What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Today we're seeing another third day in a row of great price action that happens right before the stream, right? I couldn't have waited until when the stream starts. It's always got to be right before, but hopefully we can get some price action, guys, during stream today. That would be extremely nice. I would be surprised if Bitcoin kind of chills at this current area it's currently at. Just looking left, guys, you can really see, you got some resistance looking left here. Look, you got a bunch of support back here, flip this resistance here. So I wouldn't be surprised if Bitcoin consolidates a little bit where it's at right now, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm hoping Bitcoin can just blast through, all its highs. All its highs. That would be absolutely wonderful. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, Greg? What's going on, Neil? What's going on, Naughty? Saw you chatting in the stream before I came back in, man. What's going on, Madden? What's going on, CSGO? Algo's finally pumping, guys. I made an Algo video yesterday. I said Algo is going to have a huge pump extremely soon, and Algo just got its confirmed breakout today. So we'll look at that coming up in the stream, but obviously first want to look at Bitcoin, 55,650. We'll see if Bitcoin can break this key $55,900 area. Previous support and resistance back looking left, guys. Let's go look at Ethereum. Ethereum, you're right at about 18,072. So right now you're peeking your head above that resistance point that I had drawn there. So, which was your previous local high from back here on February 13, 2021. So you're above that. Really, for Ethereum, you don't really have much until, your local highs, in my opinion. So I think it's coming, just based off your inverse head and shoulders breakout target. We'll see what happens, though, for ETH. And then we'll look at XLM, because I saw Lewis wanted XLM in the chat before he goes to bed. So we'll look at XLM for Lewis real quick. XLM, looks like you finally broke out in XLM. You haven't got that huge move you're waiting for yet. Right? We're still waiting for that breakout, guys. TA said this was going to break out. We're seeing Bitcoin, Ethereum move up, so we should see XLM move up as well as a byproduct, as usually, you guys know, altcoins do follow what Bitcoin and Ethereum usually do on the charts. So, we're just waiting on XLM to get that momentum, but as of right now, we're really not seeing it yet. The volume's still tapering off. So that move has got to come soon, in my opinion, at some point. I know I've said that for the last about 2 weeks or so, but it's really got to come soon. You don't have any type of downward resistance anymore. So waiting on XLM. All right. And then we have XLM always behaving like that, very slow. Yeah, XLM, I don't know why. So XLM, what XLM does, it's it lags behind the market, and then when you least expect it, it actually shoots up. It did the same thing here, where it kind of lagged behind the market for about a month, and then all of a sudden it blasted off. It literally tripled it, quadrupled in price out of nowhere. So that's what XLM does. I wouldn't be surprised out of nowhere you just see a massive impulse to the upside for XLM at some point, guys. Let's go look at Algo, because we know Algo broke out today finally, guys. Look at Algo, right? You broke out of your resistance, and you back tested it, and now you're starting to go for Algo 122. Let's see if this continued price action can continue up, man. But this looks good for Algo, right? We know eventually we're going up to 174, and our breakout target of this really bull flag is what we were in, right? Is all the way up here at approximately $1.96. So we know that's our next targets for Algo, guys. So we'll keep looking at that. And then that's Algo. All right. So good volume breakout in Algo as well, right? You can see it continuously falling volume, and you finally get your little volume breakout, which is good to see. And then let's go look at Chainlink. We know we talked about, I made a Chainlink video today, talked about, we could still be in this maybe symmetrical triangle. So we'll see if we make a lower high here and continue down. But like I said, I own Chainlink, so I want it to go up. So if we break straight up here, that would be perfectly fine with me. We'll see if Chainlink follows the rest of the market. But as we know, for Chainlink at least, we do have this upwards resistance that I do want to break first. You fix this line real quick. There we go. So we have this kind of upwards resistance that, you know, I think we still need to break this. But once we break this, I think we're good to go. But still waiting for a little confirmation from that. And then we also have the Naughty Yachty said, I'm high AF. Nice job, man. Nice job. Good night, Lewis. Thanks for joining the stream, dude. Thanks for coming out at least. But Chainlink, you know, we're just in this rising wedge, so we're waiting for a breakout out of this rising wedge for Chainlink, guys. Your downwards target is down here at 2281 approximately. But I don't think we go that low again, in my opinion, right? Definitely could, but in my opinion, I don't think we go that low again. All right. So, oh, Cardano. I forgot about Cardano. How could I forget about Cardano? So Cardano just continuing up your support, man. Previous resistance, turn to support.
Jordan, can you look at ZIL for us, please?
Thanks for the $10 super chat, Kevin. Definitely look at ZIL for you. Absolutely, dude. Thanks for coming out and supporting the stream. So Cardano, man, you're just continuing up the support line. Every time you hit the support line, you get a good bounce to the upside. So I'm expecting you to get a nice bounce to the upside here. Volume kind of still tapering off still. So, but we'll wait and see. I mean, you broke out of this bull flag, so I think eventually you make your way up to 160 approximately, $1.60. You can see you just keep bull flagging all the way up, and
AVAX, please.
This is your bull flag target, right? Your flag pole extrapolated at your breakout point puts you right up towards $1.60. So we'll see if you end up eventually breaking that target. You said it's late up there? Yeah, so like I said, I'm going to have a bunch more time on my hands coming up in approximately, give or take, about a week and a half. So I might start moving the streams up a little bit, maybe starting them around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time instead of 8, because I know all you Euro guys, it's probably late for you over there. So if I move it up 2 hours, that might help you out a little bit. So haven't decided on that yet, but I'll let you guys know if I decide to do that. All right. So let's go look at ZIL for Kevin here. Yes, for Kevin on the super chat. In fact, I can find a better chart for ZIL. There we go. So ZIL, hitting your resistance there, man. Your previous high resistance. You got your clear resistance line now, and you got your clear support line. So, are you gonna flag it out here until you eventually get a breakout? That's what it looks like to me. Okay. Probably extend this all the way down. You just got yourself a giant flag. Okay. So, I mean, if you can break out of this, which if Bitcoin can continue to pump up to the upside, man, I definitely think a move somewhere. I mean, that's probably a little bit aggressive. I'd probably say you start the flag from somewhere in this area, from this top. Probably put you somewhere in the range of about 20 cents approximately is probably your measure move target out of this symmetrical triangle. Okay? On your RSI, you don't have any type of divergence going on, which is good, right? You don't want that bearish divergence either, and you don't have that as of now for ZIL, so everything's good. Everything's good. So that's ZIL. And then for ZIL, like also for ZIL, I just was seeing this big resistance generally in like this area. You can see you have a bunch of confluence, like support and resistance in this area. You can break a buck above that, man. I mean, you could just be going back to your highs. I mean, it's really like this area, 13.57, maybe about $14.11. And then once you break those two resistances, man, you're probably going back up to 15.83 pretty quickly, in my opinion. All right, let's do AVAX for Digibong. What a name, by the way, Digibong. All right, AVAX getting a big move to the upside today, and you know exactly why, right? We talked about it in, I don't know if it was yesterday's stream, but we talked about it at some point where you had your inverse head and shoulders, and you broke up out of that eventually, right? You eventually got that breakout. Either way, you broke this big resistance line. So what's your measure move resistance line? Well, you're going to at least go back up to the top of the range, which you did, right? You've got back to 32.23. So now what's your next targets now? Well, let me just clear this chart real quick. All right, and then we're going to take a look at our Fibonacci retracement from our swing high to our swing low on this move. Okay, and you can see how big that 236 level was, right? It was your first resistance there, second resistance there, and now you're continuing up. You might get some resistance at this 0.382 Fibonacci, which is approximately at 36.61. And then you just kind of keep continuing up to there. Obviously, your 618 is usually a big resistance point, which is about approximately at $45, about $45.43. Then you get your 782 and your 1 if you do continue up here. So 45, 43, 5206, $60.58 after that, man. And then I'll just mark the 1.86 Fibonacci just in case we end up going that high at some point, which is about at $83.73 approximately. But you love the volume. Look at the volume coming in on this, man. So I'm seeing you hitting these, at least getting back up to $60.58 at some point. Not going to say it's going to happen today, tomorrow, but it's going to happen at some point. Okay. All right, a lot of you European guys would like that if I move the stream up 2 hours. All right. It might have to happen, man. What's going on, Aces? Thanks for joining the stream, dude. 1.9 stimulus check is going to blow up Bitcoin. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It's going to make the dollar index go down, and we're going to see Bitcoin absolutely explode.
On Coinbase Pro Thursday to Moon.
Matic on Coinbase Pro Thursday. Oh yeah, that's gonna, any coin that goes on Coinbase usually sees a massive impulse to the upside. It probably already started because that stuff usually already gets front run. So I wouldn't be surprised if Matic really starts pumping. I mean, you can't even do TA when a coin gets announced on Coinbase because you're really just going to see Matic really just start going before it even gets listed, right? That stuff just gets front run so easily. All right, yeah. So most likely, I think like I said, I'm gonna have more time starting officially on Friday the 19th. So probably starting Saturday the 20th, I will be doing earlier streams just because I'm gonna have more time on my hands. So should be good. We should be able to just do a bunch of earlier streams, which should be awesome for all you Euro guys. I know there's tons of you guys out there. So that's AVAX. Hey, Ken Bizzle, what's going on, man? He said, good to see you tonight. Market is looking great. I mean, yeah, Algo market is looking great. Let's go look at Algo, guys. 121. So yeah, Algo got its breakout that we were waiting so long for the Algo breakout, and we finally got that Algo breakout, and it's continued to the upside. So we'll see how high this thing can really get. tonight, right? But I think eventually you are going back up to 174 at some point. Okay, like I said, probably not gonna happen today, probably not gonna happen tomorrow, but probably within the next week or two, we're probably going back up to 174 as long as Bitcoin doesn't take a major dump. If Bitcoin takes a major dump back down to the downside, we're going to see altcoins like Algo, dump back down to the downside. But as of right now, we're golden. 4 hour getting a little overbought, but in crypto, does that really matter? Not really. All right, guys, let's keep spamming up those likes. Let's get to 100 likes. We could easily smash that 100 like mark. Easily. Nick Kevin N said selling at 170. Yeah, I mean, if you're a short-term trader, selling at 170 probably makes a lot of sense. Should I sell Ethereum now or wait till 2100? I wouldn't sell my Ethereum, man. You're going to regret it. Ethereum, in my opinion, will get 100% over $10,000 this year, if not closer to 15K, in my opinion. All right, that's just my opinion. No, if you need the money, sell. Right, do whatever you want to do, man. What's going on, Augusta? Is Bitcoin dumping now? No, Bitcoin's not dumping. It's just consolidating. Like we looked at it earlier. You hit a big resistance point. Like looking left, bunch of resistance and support at this $55,900 area. That's where you wick to, and you're just pulling back slightly. So Bitcoin's not dumping. If, like I said, even if it does dump and it just back tests its previous resistance here, that wouldn't surprise me at all. And then it continues up. Algo long-term price. I mean, just based on where I think Bitcoin's going to go, I mean, I think Algo has at least another 5 to 10x in it. And usually altcoins overshoot what Bitcoin does. So can Algo still do a 20x from where it is right now? Absolutely. But it all depends on how Bitcoin goes and how high that total market cap goes for crypto, right? Let's see. Matic up 40%. Let's check out Matic for Craig in the chat. Yeah, Matic is absolutely killing it. Killing it. Like you broke out of this little wedge, broke to the downside, and then you just started pumping. What caused this? I mean, you didn't really have much anywhere really that told you were going to start pumping, right? I mean, I guess you broke this little resistance line here, but no one could have known that you were going to actually pump like this. I mean, that's just all the news, man. This is all news. You can't do TA on something like this. Look at that volume coming in. Absolutely insane. What's going on, Squiggy? Welcome to the stream, my dude. What's going on, John? Yeah, Coinbase added Matic. So, I mean, Matic's going to explode. I mean, this thing's probably going to go higher. Just be careful if you're FOMOing into this, because a lot of these times you see these coins on Coinbase get listed, and then you see a little bit short-term pullback, and you guys will probably sell, and then it'll probably go higher. So, just be careful if you guys are FOMOing now, right? Especially after this thing's already went up from its bottom, went up about 60% already. Let's see. XLM's just kind of chilling, man. It's not getting the pump that it should have based on TA. Like you broke a major resistance looking down here, and it's just chilling. It's just chilling, right? Volume's still low, so that tells me that a big move is coming at some point. Now, when it's going to be coming, who knows, right? But a big move is coming at some point. All right, so that's really XLM, man. I wish I had more to tell you on XLM, but it's really just like bleh. Yeah, I mean, nothing even on the hourly looks even remotely good on XLM, so we'll keep looking at that. Yeah, but I mean, XLM, like we said earlier, guys, XLM just does this, right? XLM just like, oh, I'm boring, I'm boring, I'm boring. Boom, right? Oh, I'm boring, I'm boring. Boom. So at any moment, XLM could just start taking off. Any moment, really. So I'm not worried. You guys know I own a lot of XLM, so I'm not worried. I know at some point it's going to explode, but right now it's just kind of chilling, right? Harmony 1 is pumping. Let's go check out Harmony 1 for Trump Train in chat here. Yeah, Harmony 1 is looking good, right? You went up to your next target, right? We had 4.5 cents marked on the chart. You wicked to it and you pull back slightly. So we know if this continues up, right? 5.1 cents. 7.1 cents and 9.3 cents are your next targets here for Harmony 1. So this looks really good, dude. Really good. You just back tested your, like this was perfect, right? You broke out of your triangle, pumped to your breakout target, back tested your old previous all-time highest support, and then continued up. So you literally can't do much that perfectly, okay? That's just textbook TA 101 right there. Ottavio Tardidoli said CHZ chills. Let's go check out CHZ chills for Ottavio. This thing's gone, man. This thing's gone. It's tough to do a. Let me see if there's a better chart. That Chili's? Hold on. Yeah, Chili's. All right, there we go. So you're gone, man. I mean, you zoom out here. Let's look at the daily.
You are the man. Please use this donation and spend on VRA. Love Ireland, Ireland.
Oh, thanks for the support, Angelo. Use this donation and spend on VRA. Love Ireland. Yeah, I'll check out VRA for you. Yeah, man. I mean, you got no Fibonacci retracement targets here at all. Really the only one you can look at is maybe your last 4-hour consolidation, which is right here. And you can see you already hit your 3.8. You got rejected on your 3.618. So right now you might just be retesting your 2.618, maybe confirming that as support, and then continue up to your 4.236, which is approximately. Yeah, we can absolutely look at Loop Ring, George. Thanks for the donation. 33 cents is your last and really final target that I can even look at for chills here. So that's really it, man. Not much TA to do on a coin that's this parabolic. Right? This thing was at what? Just back in January was at, its low was 1.5 cents. Now this thing's at 25 cents. So insane. Well, let's go check out VRA for Angelo. All right, so what do we got? Well, this looks like you hit 2-year last target, so we know you broke out of this this flag here. You pumped up to the upside. Well, what did you do next? Well, you pumped up to your first target, which is your 1.618 from your swing high here to your swing low. You can see that's where your targets are. 1.618 Fibonacci is right here. And then you hit your 2.618 Fibonacci right here. Okay? And really, you only got your 3.618 Fibonacci now, which is at 0.78 cents. And I guess we can mark our 4236.
Thank you for Harmony 1.
Yeah, your 4236 at 0.91 cents. So those are your next two targets, really, until we can start looking at new ones. But look at this volume coming in on VRA, right? Crazy. Crazy. Oh, man. All right, guys. All right, for George wanted loop ring, so we'll look at loop ring for George. Thanks for the super chat, George. Thanks for shorting the stream, man. Loop ring. So what do we got? Well, it looks like you broke your inverse head and shoulders here, and now you're coming back down to back test it as support. Perfect, and you probably get a bounce here. Your measure move out of this is approximately, give or take, 68 cents, okay? But after that, man, I mean, really, you could be, after that, you could go all the way up to, looks like about 74 cents, my some resistance. So keep watching that, man, but these are really your last support and resistances I see for loop ring if you do continue up here. But I do like this general price structure where you had your inverse head and shoulders, you pumped. Your breakout target is right at previous support and resistance areas. And you're just back testing as support now. So watch for a reversal here at approximately, probably about, I'd say about 59 cents. You're pretty much right at it right now. It could reverse right now, honestly. All right. And then we got Trump Train, the $2 super chat asking for a Harmony 1. So we'll do Harmony 1 for Trump Train, and then we'll get back into the chat. Wait, is there a Trump? There's a Trump 2024 coin? Look at this thing. Trump 2024. Right? This thing has great resistance. Look at this thing. Could have a breakout on Trump 2024. Just kidding, guys. Now I forget what he wanted. Hold on. Harmony 1. Yeah, man. Harmony 1, man. Next target is 5.1 cents, 7.1 cents, 9.3 cents. After hitting your measure move, right? You hit your measure move perfectly, actually. And you back tested your previous resistance, right? Back here as support now. So look for a continued move to the upside, man. Your next Fibonacci targets. This is your 1.618. This is your 2.618. This is your 3.618. Perfect. What's going on, Algo? Welcome to the stream, dude. All right. All right. So we're seeing pretty much everything pump. Algo Ape's probably pretty happy that Algo's having finally getting its breakout today, at least a somewhat of a breakout, right? GME profits incoming. There you go, dude. You're about to throw all those in Algo now, I bet. Trump 2024 coin. Yep. We'll do Ravencoin. We haven't looked at Ravencoin in a hot minute, so let's go look at Ravencoin. Ravencoin, you pumped up to your first target, right? Hit your first target after this pump, right? 18.4 cents, and you pull back a little bit. That's fine, whatever. You just back tested your previous local high here as support. Now you're continuing up. Your next targets, guys, 20 cents, 20.4 cents, and 22.5 cents. And then obviously after that, you got your local high all the way up there at about 29.1 cents. These are your Fibonacci targets, okay? And then obviously your local high. But look at this volume breakout, right? That's what you wanted. Big volume breakout, just like you got here. Big volume breakout. So awesome stuff there for Ravencoin. We're going to continue to see this thing probably skyrocket over the next couple weeks. Been enjoying life right now. There you go, dude. Hey, that's what life's all about. You enjoy life. You enjoy life, especially if you made a bunch of money in crypto. Like, there you go. QM Pierre said, can you do Litecoin for Miami? Absolutely, I can do Litecoin. Why the heck not? Why the heck not? So Litecoin, we know we broke out of this bull flag, right? You broke out of this bull flag, and you back tested as support.
Litecoin for Miami fire.
You back tested as support, and now you're getting a rip to the upside. You know your measure move on this massive bull flag is all the way up here at approximately 275 bucks. That's where you're going next for Litecoin, guys.
Look at Dash. Targets.
That's where you're going. You also, like on Litecoin,
Let's get an
not really.
update and a weekend price prediction for George. You the best, Jordan.
All right, what else we got here? We got Paracanacia. So what's up, dude? Not much, man. I'm chilling. It's Tuesday, so we're halfway through the week. Halfway through, you know, what hopes to be my last 2 weeks of misery, and then you know, I'm gonna have a ton of time in my hands. Like I said, I have this week, and then I have next week, and then you guys are gonna be seeing insane amount of content being dropped from me, starting probably Saturday the 20th of March. You guys are gonna start seeing insane amount of content coming from me. But yeah, man. I mean, you wanted me to look at Dash targets. I mean, I assume Dash is pumping. Yeah, Dash. I mean, just like everything else in the market right now, Dash is pumping. But you know, when you broke out of this little falling wedge, right? Eventually, your target here, you'd also call this a bull flag, okay? Depending on how you draw it, you can draw it like a falling wedge in a bunch of different ways, but this actually makes the most sense to me, right? You broke out of this, you back tested it as support, now you're continuing up. I think, obviously, your first target's your local high out of a falling wedge, right? When you break out of a falling wedge, your first target is your measure move target is your first touch on the top, okay? So 337. And then you got your 1.618 Fibonacci all the way up here at 408 bucks. So that's your target once you break all new all-time highs once again, which, guys, it is coming soon, all right? I know for all you bears out there, I'm pretty confident in stuff continuing up higher as we see Bitcoin taking a slight dump right now, but I'm not worried at all. Okay? So what Bitcoin does, it pumps and it dumps a little lower. Pumps and dumps a little lower. But yeah, those are your next two targets on Dash, man, for sure. Swiggy said, let's get a Cardano update and a weekend price prediction for George. You're the best, Jordan. Thanks, Swiggy. Thanks for coming out again, dude. We'll look at Cardano. Hopefully, including myself, we get a big weekend for Cardano. Cardano, it looks to me like it just wants to ride. I mean, after such a monumental move the last couple months, it looks like it's just kind of slowing down. But, I mean, you're still holding generally the same pace. You're just holding your previous resistance and as new support, and you're just riding up the support line, right? So it looks like you're going to probably back test it again, and you're just going to keep back testing this general support line until eventually you get that next move up. I mean, It used to be every time you hit this line, you got a big move to the upside, right? But as of late, you kind of just stalled out a little bit every time you hit it. So you don't really have anything on your RSI as of right now. So yeah, we'll just have to keep watching it. The daily, look at the daily real quick for you. Nothing really there on the daily either. Nothing really there. So yeah, we'll continue to watch it. If anything, you might have some bullish divergence coming on, right? You keep seeing higher lows in price action, but you keep seeing lower lows on the RSI, which is, bullish divergence. So that should eventually push you up to the upside. I mean, that's just showing that the sellers are getting exhausted here.
Can you do Kyber, please? Folded hands, folded hands, folded hands.
Let's see.
Moddage to Coinbase Thursday.
So can I do Kyber from Saint Resin? Let's do Kyber for Saint Resin. Thanks for coming out and supporting the stream, Saint. You are a saint, as I would say.
Can you please analyze OMI? Thanks.
So what is going on for Kyber Network? Well, it's not really respecting the Fibonacci's all that well. You pumped up back above your, actually it kind of is, right? You pumped to your 1 Fibonacci, you went above it, you back tested it, and then you dumped again. Now you're back testing it again. So really your next target here for Kyber Network, man, is your 1.8618 fib, which I think we already have. So are these targets here, which I'll mark for you if you do continue up, if you do, which obviously I think you will. But yeah, right here, about two, actually I already had them marked, so I don't need to mark them again. But $2.88 and $4.25 are your next two targets for Kyber based on your Fibonacci from your last swing high to your last swing low. That's what you're looking at next for Mr. Kyber. Also looks like you might... not really. I was going to say you might have a little bit inverse head and shoulders going on. Maybe you kind of do. It's a little awkward. You can see like this little left shoulder, big head, and your little right shoulder. If you can break back above this general line there, it looks like that could play out. And your measure move, just by eyeballing it, would be probably somewhere around this 288 mark, just by eyeballing it. We can actually draw it though. Yeah, that puts you right about at $3.13. We'll see if that plays out though. And then we have Tyler Opishki, Optioninski. I'm trying to say it right, man. Matic to Coinbase Thursday. Yeah, we looked at Matic earlier in the stream already, like twice or two or three times, but Matic should continue to see a pump. Whenever anything gets listed to Coinbase, it usually sees at least like a 2x. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Matic just go absolutely ham the next week or so. But thanks for showing the stream, Tyler.
To Coinbase Thursday, is this for sure?
Yeah, that's all I've heard, Tyler. All I've heard is Matic is getting listed on Coinbase. So you've seen the pump today. So usually when something pumps like that, it's pretty sure news. Pretty sure news. That's when you see the big players really front running the market. We got Jude with the $5 super chat saying, can you please analyze OMI? Absolutely, Jude. Can absolutely do that for you. Omise Go. I haven't heard too much about Omise Go lately, actually. You used to hear a lot about it. So what's going on with Omise Go? This thing has really been going sideways since about August, huh? Man, this thing is man, it started off well. Started the bull market off really well. And then it just kind of flat ran, huh? But, man, any type of divergence going on here? You did. On the daily, you had big divergence, right? You can see it on the daily. Like, this should continue to push you up. I mean, this is pretty big divergence here, right? You can see just constant, like the sellers just got extremely exhausted, right? You're getting higher lows in price action, lower lows on the RSI constantly on the daily, about 3 or 4 touches on both. So, I mean, that's pretty strong. Like, this should continue up here just based on that simple fact. And then in the short term, like, you broke this resistance. That's why you're seeing a nice little pump here. So let's see if that can continue. I mean, you don't really have much else besides that, Jude. But we'll continue to look at this. But this daily divergence is huge. It's probably on your weekly too. Yeah, it was on your weekly. Like, you can see.
Thanks for all the information.
You can see it was on your weekly too, right? Higher lows on the weekly, lower lows on the RSI on the weekly. So when something like that is on the weekly, right, that is extremely strong, and that should push you back to the upside, like I said. Okay. Keyword is should, though. Doesn't always happen. If Bitcoin dumps, you're gonna see the other altcoins dump. Okay. John said, "Thanks for all the information." Absolutely, John. Absolutely, John. I generally enjoy doing this, so it's something that I have no problem sitting here and doing. So, thanks for coming out and joining the stream and supporting it, John. Marcus said favorite Gatorade flavor.
Favorite Gatorade flavor. That's
new. I think that's the first super chat I ever gotten that. Actually, no, John just did one, but that has nothing to do with crypto. But favorite Gatorade flavor. I like the light blue Gatorade. I'm not gonna lie. The light blue Gatorade is,
look at Monero,
in my opinion, by far the best. Right, and then I do generally enjoy the. So I'm more of a. So you guys might make fun of me, but I'm more of a Powerade guy. I like the Powerade Zeros. All right, I like the.
Follow MI, not OMG.
I like the purple Powerade Zero, and I do also enjoy the light blue Powerade Zero. In my opinion, in my honest opinion. Let's see what else we got here. We got Base Beans saying, "Can you look at Monero?" I can look at Monero only if you say please, though. Based, just kidding. I'll look at it for you. But Monero, just continuing up to the upside, man. Looks good on the weekly. Looks good. Looks just like a bullish back test on the weekly. Let's go to the 4 hour. So the 4 hour, like a lot of coins, man, you broke your resistance here, but you never came back down to back test it, which is kind of weird. A lot of coins came back on and back tested it. Doesn't have to happen, right? I would normally like it to prefer that to happen. But yeah, man, you can see this thing was just kind of in a kind of like a descending triangle almost, right? Pretty clear descending triangle with one fake out to the downside, and then you pumped up to the upside. So measure move on this, you take your top from your bottom, man. To me, that's going to put you right near your local highs, kind of, right? About $297, give or take a few dollars from Monero, but pretty close to your 288 local top, right? I do like that. You probably get resistance though somewhere around your local top here at about 289.56 approximately for Monero. But good stuff. Good stuff on Monero. Jude said $5 OMI, not OMG. Jude. Oh, you said OMI. Sorry, I have never seen OMI, so I was just
Purple Powerade.
literally in my mind thinking OMG. I'm sorry, dude.
Polka dot, please, Jordan.
Was I not looking at? I guess I wasn't. Wow. Wait, this is OMG. OMI. So OMI doesn't even pop up here. I don't have OMI. Is it OM? This can't be it either, right? This can't be what you're talking about, Jude. This, I mean, I'm gonna see if I see you in the chat. If any of you guys know which coin Jude's talking about, let me know. Let me know. All right, we're seeing. Looks like we're getting a bunch of. You guys don't know what Jude's talking about. All right, I'm sorry, Jude. I appreciate your supporting, but some reason OMI. I don't have OMI on TradingView. OMI doesn't have TradingView for whatever reason, but sorry about that. My favorite bet today, and Polkadot, please, Jordan. All right, so I'm gonna get to your super chat, Squiggy.
Insight. Can you take a look at VThor, please?
All right, so I'm gonna get to your super chat in just a second, Swiggy. I'm seeing that we're getting a big dip in the markets right now, so let's go check out Bitcoin, Ethereum, 54,000. Yeah, so we're getting a fast dump right now. Let's see. You could just be back, like I said, guys. You could just be back testing this area around 54,000 approximately. So don't be surprised if we get a bounce somewhere around 54,200, guys. That wouldn't be the end of the world. It's just a bullish back test in my opinion, but we'll see what happens, man.
My wife just cashed out her entire Gemini account to go into a different service. If we start dumping, blame RENEENEH.
If we start dumping, blame them. Okay, I'll start blaming them for sure. I'm not worried though. I'm not worried. You guys shouldn't be worried either. I mean, we've seen a couple of these dumps lately, right? We saw a dump right here, similar. Dump right here, similar. So, all right. So that's Bitcoin. What is Ethereum doing? Ethereum getting a good dump too. I wouldn't be worried. Ethereum dumping to its relative same level that it's been at right here. So I'm not really worried for Ethereum right now either, guys. Now, if Ethereum breaks these local lows here, if Ethereum breaks like 1800, maybe then you can start getting slightly worried. Even then, though, like you might just come back down and back test the area right here that we never came back down and back tested, right? We never came back down to back test about 1753. So we'll see if we can get a bounce here for Ethereum. But even if you come back down to 1753, I don't think that's an issue at all. I really don't. All right, let's go look at Polkadot for Mr. Squiggy in the chat here. So Polkadot, you broke out, but it's pulling back. And why is it pulling back? Well, it's just pulling back because Bitcoin and Ethereum are pulling back. But even so, like even if you did pull back all the way back down to 1,099, right, or 1,100, it's just a bullish back test in my opinion. You can see you dump in, you get a bounce here, continue to the upside, whatever. But I mean, Polkadot's going to continue to downtrend, and you know, as long as Bitcoin and Ethereum keep dumping this too, guys, for sure. All right. But that's really Polkadot. I mean, on Polkadot, we know what our upwards targets are eventually, right? 1,291, 1,434. Then your measure move target out of this giant symmetrical triangle puts you all the way up here at 1,545. But wait for a bullish back test here. Definitely a bullish back test. All right, guys, keep spamming those likes. Let's get to 200 likes. 200 likes on today's stream would be absolutely incredible. 'Haven't been pushing the likes too much on this stream today. Mario with the said, thanks for the insight. Can you look at VTHOR, please? VTHO. Let's see. So we know we got our reversal pattern down here. We got our inverse head and shoulders, and we pumped to the upside. We hit our measure move target. We overshot it completely, pulled back. And, you know, now we're just pulling back because of Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's all. I would like to hold this general support line there. That would be nice. So even if we dump back to this general support line, I think we're good. And then it looks like you could just be in some type of rising wedge, which is technically a bearish pattern. So if you did break down from it, your target on a wedge like that is approximately 0.5 cents, right? About half a cent. If you did break down out of this. But, you know, we'll wait to see if Bitcoin and Ethereum get a nice bounce. This is just probably going to bounce off the bottom here and continue back up to the upside at the end of the day. And then your next target, just based on look on basic support and resistances. Seeing about 7.3 cents is your next target. But thank you, Mario. Sweetie said, my wife just cashed out in her entire Gemini account to go into a different service. If we start dumping, blame Renee. Renee. All right, well, we're going to blame Renee. Renee, this is all your fault for doing this. All your fault. I don't blame anyone else but you. All right, you guys keep saying we're getting a massive dump right now. Give her 54,757. Guys, there's nothing to worry about right now. I mean, we're still above our last 5 candles. So there's nothing to worry about, guys. Now, if we broke below, I would only be worried if we broke below about 53,465. That's the only way I would be worried. But, you know, we still got another $1,300 until that happens. We could just be bullish, be back testing our previous resistance and support, guys. But 53,465, as long as we stay above that area, I am perfectly fine with this dip. Okay? And you guys shouldn't be worried at all either. Yeah, there's no major dump, guys. I mean, it was expected. Like, I had this line drawn here for a reason. I was expecting a pullback from this area, right? You can see resistance back here, supports, right? Support. So that's a big area. That's a big area. Not surprised we got resistance there. I mean, it's literally only, guys, we've only went down about 2%. It's crazy how quick, like I say, guys, it's crazy how quick the sentiment can switch like that. Right? Look at the screen here. We're only down 2%, and we're seeing a bunch of panic. All right, it's absolutely insane. 2% dip, 2%. Let's see. 2% dip, guys. Oh, everyone panic. I know a lot of you guys are probably just kidding in the chat. A lot of you guys are just trolling, but some of you guys are generally dead serious when you see these 2% dips and you guys are like panic selling. It's really funny. It's really funny. Yeah, Mark said 30% drop, then you can start getting your undies in a bunch. Yeah. I mean, guys, we just had like We just got a 26% drop. So if you didn't sell then I don't think a 2% dip should really be worrying you. Brunswick. What's up, Jay? Looking at DNT, my man. Thanks. You're the effing best. Thanks, Brunswick. Let's look at DNT for Mr. Brunswick.
What
DNT.
Up, Jay? Let's look at DNT, my man. Thanks, you're the FN best.
So DNT, man. What's going on with this thing? So you had your little triangle going on. Definitely a little triangle. And you broke up out of it. Looks like you kind of came back down and back tested your previous resistance as support. And you're seeing it dump. And why you're seeing it dump? It's because Bitcoin Ethereum is dumping at the moment as well. So you have big resistance back here at this general level. Right about right here. You can see like a bunch of resistance back here. Resistance, support. So
Favorite YouTuber.
Oh, thanks for the kind words, man. If I'm your favorite YouTuber, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. We know we need 2 more likes for 200 likes, guys. All right, so let's get those 200 likes. Let's get up to like 220 in like 2 seconds. But yeah, I mean, your next. I mean, if you can break 30 cents, which is going to be tough, right? Tons of price action at that level. Your local high was at that level as well. You're going back up to 35 cents and then 42 cents are your next targets after that. But you really want to hold this general support line moving up here. It's been pretty big, right? It's been like you go once, twice, bunch times coming up basically. So you want to hold this general support line, which is kind of, if Bitcoin dumps again, guys, I mean, the market could just shift as looking at upwards targets, looking at downwards targets real quick. All right, for all you guys that are new to the stream, make sure you guys press the subscribe button too, right? It's that little button right down there. I know you guys can't miss it. Just smack that button so you guys don't get, you guys know when I stream every single day. I stream every single day and make 2 videos every day, which is soon going to be more than 2 videos a day. You guys will see what's coming out with that, but tons of content coming out soon, guys. Tons of content. Alrighty. That's DNT. Let's go look at that Bitcoin again. I mean, I'm sure Bitcoin is maybe down 2.1% now, guys. So we should be panicking. 2.1% down. I'm just kidding for all you guys that are new to the stream, right? I'm actually not actually serious. But yeah, no need to panic, guys. No need to panic. Just relax. A pullback or Bitcoin sideways for a few weeks would be better for the bull run. Absolutely, man. I have always said that.
Jordan, what's up? Thanks for the great info. Can you take a look at Telephone Coin and give some insight?
Telephone coin? Telcoin. I don't know why it said telephone coin. That's pretty funny. But yeah, I can look at Telcoin and give you my insight for sure. Telcoin. So on the 4 hour, it looks like, let me just clear this out real quick because I mean it's getting kind of irrelevant. Just back testing your previous local high as support, looking left, right? Previous high over here, guys, and then you get support. So you hit that. Now, can you hold this or will you dump? If Bitcoin continues to dump, you might dump. If Bitcoin doesn't, you're going to continue up. Really, that's all it comes down to. At the moment, at least, right? There's times where TA works, and there's times where if Bitcoin's at a key level, it's really going to depend on what Bitcoin does. 1.618 up here at 0.5 cents. And then your 2.618 I'll mark as well, just so we have it up there. Is so 0.54 cents and 0.73 cents are your next two targets for Litecoin if you do continue up, which I think you will, because I don't believe Bitcoin's going to see some massive dump out of nowhere. I personally don't. It definitely could happen. Don't get me wrong, like it could happen, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think we're just seeing a regular pullback after a really good day. So that's Litecoin. Bitcoin back to 49K. Hey, if it does, it does, right? If it does, it does. But I don't think everyone worrying that the bull market's over, right? Getting a little carried away. Ethereum, 1823. So like I said, guys, for Ethereum, it's more like if as long as we hold, it's about 1800. It's really about 1800. I'm pretty I'm fine, right? So as long as we hang about 1800 is what it is. We dip below 1800, we could be going back to about 1753. It is what it is. And you could just be back testing that as support because you never came back down and back tested the 1753 area. So you could just come back down, right? Back test this and then continue up tomorrow. Simple as that, guys. Sometimes it's that simple. A huge dump is coming. Yeah, I mean, who knows, man? A huge dump could happen at any time. It could. No matter what I say, no matter what BitBoy says, no matter what Carla Moon says, right? I mean, it really could happen at any time. So if it does, it does. That's just more time to accumulate. If it doesn't, hooray, we all make money. In the long run, though, we're all going to be making money. Okay? All these people talking about dumps. Yeah, man. I mean, it's insane. It's insane. I mean, the only thing I don't like is you're making a 4 hour bearish engulfing candle, which I don't like. You don't want to see that. You don't want to see that, right? You can see your red candle is now overtaking your previous green candle. But hey, I mean, if you dump, like I said, look for support at about 1800. Look for support at about 1753. Oh man, I'm tired today, guys. You guys tired today? You guys alive and awake today? How you guys feeling today? I've been trying to cut out caffeine. And you know, it's been killing me, man. It's been killing me. I've been trying to stay awake. It's tough, but I'm trying to cut out the coffee, as I used to be a huge addict to coffee. So trying to do that hasn't been going too well. Obviously, I've been super tired on the end of streams. I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but towards the end of streams, it gets a little tough. If Bitcoin goes to 50K, I'm buying 1K worth and holding till 60K. Yeah, that's definitely a good idea. If Bitcoin drops down below 50K, I think it's a good idea to buy. Cardano dumping. Yeah, Cardano's dumping. Look for Cardano to get a support on this support line, though. Look for Cardano to get the support. Like if we continue to dump here, at about $1.13. Really, like about $1.13. Look for support for Cardano. If you continue down, everyone's coming in now. Everyone's coming in to the stream now after the dump, right? It's crazy. I swear, people like to watch crypto streams more when it's dumping, more than it's pumping. I swear. But yeah, that's Cardano, guys. Is Chainlink getting a dump as well? Let's look at Chainlink real quick. Yeah, Chainlink's dumping as well. So Chainlink, which we thought broke this big resistance here, has now came back down. So Chainlink, $30.36. We'll see if that dumps and can hold this rising wedge support. If it can't, we could be seeing lower price action for Chainlink. But Chainlink was looking good today. And then, like I said, guys, I mean, I made the video on Chainlink today talking about, like, if you make a lower low, right, you could be starting this symmetrical triangle that we've done every single time for Chainlink on its consolidation period. So will that happen again for Chainlink? Who knows? But, I mean, like, at the end of the day, Chainlink right now is just following Bitcoin. Chainlink just following Bitcoin. So we'll keep it on Bitcoin for a second because that's what really matters right now. Like, if Bitcoin's going to dump, guys, everything's going to dump. So this is what matters right now. 54,244 for Bitcoin at the moment, guys. 54,150. So we're continuing down, but I won't get medium term worried unless we break 53,465. If we break that level, maybe we'll start looking at downwards targets. But at the moment, I think there's just a relative pullback that would make a lot of sense. Even if we came back down to, let me clear that. Even if we came back to about 50, even around somewhere around 52,000, that wouldn't surprise me, right? We never came back down to back test our inverse head and shoulders. We never came back down to back test that. So will we come back down to back test that? Absolutely.
I am not buying Bitcoin again until it gets to at least 100K. Said no man ever. Can you look at XRX for Renee?
Squiggy, I'm not buying Bitcoin again until at least 100K. Said no man ever. Okay, you were getting me worried. You had me fooled until I read that last part. You really did. He said, can you look at XRX for Renee? I can look at XRX for Renee. But like I said, we are still blaming the dump on her. Okay. Did you mean XRP? Squiggy, if you XRX is not a coin. Did you mean XRP? Let me know. I'm gonna wait for you to reply if you meant XRP, but we're gonna continue looking at Bitcoin. 53,900, guys, for Bitcoin. So we're continuing down, but like I said, this is expected, right? You hit a big point, big resistance, and we never came back down to back test our inverse head and shoulder. So even if we come all the way back down to 52,000 approximately, and that wouldn't surprise me, right? Even 51,842 is the exact level of our neckline that we never, right? Neckline right here that we never came back down to retest. So even if we do that, that's fine. So I'm not seeing Squiggy in the chat yet. Squiggy, if you meant XRP, let me know, man. He said, I got Bitcoin at $1,000. I'm okay. I'm sure you are, dude. I'm sure you are. XRX Ox? Oh, Ox. Okay. OX. XRX Ox?
Have we talked about moddage yet? Projections via the Coinbase announcement.
You mean OXT? XRX Ox. Still not showing up, Twiggy. Still not showing up, Twiggy. And I want to look it up for you. I really do. I just can't. I can't spend forever on this screen here. It's not XRX or Ox. I have OXT, right? But that's Orchard. That's not XRX. So, but yeah. So I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna look at it in Bitcoin. If you know what you're talking about, just let me know, dude. But 53,350. So we're breaking that big, at least at the moment, right? It doesn't have to be confirmed, but at least at the moment, we're breaking 52,465. Maybe we're getting a bounce now, but we'll see. We'll see if we end up breaking this big level here at about 53,465. We can get a little short-term bounce here. That would be good. ZRX is Ox. Oh, ZRX. Okay, ZRX. All right, we'll look at ZRX. You had me worried there for a second. So ZRX dumping heavy right now. Man, yeah, ZRX dumping heavy. So yeah, you broke your horizontal support. Look for support right about in this area, right? Previous support all throughout here. A bunch of supports. 132, and about just trying to see where else you got any support. Maybe 128, and then really it's like your local tip here. Your local tip is about 114. So then after that, man, it's lower prices. So yeah, just watch for that. I mean, you'll probably get support on one of these levels, but 132, 128, 114 for ZRX. Okay. Switch to Bitcoin. All right, let's go back to Bitcoin, guys. Unless I had another super chat. Did I have another super chat? I thought I saw one actually. Hold up. Yeah, Miss Spike fans. Have we talked about Matic yet? Projections via the Coinbase announcement. Well, let's check out Matic real quick.
ZRX
Bitcoin 53,700.
Not an OX.
So Bitcoin getting a bounce off this level real quick, guys. Oh, 0x. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense, Craig. Thanks. Okay, so Matic, you're getting a big pullback now, obviously, because Bitcoin's pulling back. Really, we can look at for targets here. You play last swing high to your last swing low. You can see that your last candle high was right at that 1.618, right? Obviously, you got a little bit of wick above it, whatever. But where you closed up was right at your 1.618 Fibonacci. So if this thing does continue up, which it probably will because the Coinbase announcement, people are probably just taking profits right now after a heinous, massive move to the upside, okay? Your next targets here, man, 36 cents, 43 cents, 48 cents. Those are your next targets, which are probably going to be hit after it gets listed on Coinbase, most likely. You can see you got big resistance actually going up like this. So you got to break that. Might just be in a, yeah, I mean, that makes a lot of sense. One fake out to the downside, but kind of a big, just like rising channel. We'll see if you come back down here as Bitcoin dips. But I think you just break out of here eventually. I do. But you could have come back. You could come all the way back down on Matic to retest this at some point. But with how bullish the announcement is, I don't think you come that low. I really don't. All right, so that's all that. That's all that. For everyone that's new to the stream too, we got 700 people in here, so I bet there's at least a couple hundred of you guys that are new in the stream.
It's been making me nervous.
Yeah, we can absolutely look at LTC for you. Absolutely look at LTC for you, Alex. So all of you guys are new to the stream, make sure you guys press the subscribe button so you don't miss any of the streams. We stream every single night. Every single night. So, and also make a bunch of videos on obviously regular videos as well. So, Alex at 5. We look at LTC. Let's look at LTC for Alex. Thanks for sorting the stream, dude. Litecoin. Litecoin. What do we have going on? Hold on. We want to look at different Litecoin chart. Hold on one second. Litecoin. I have a better Litecoin chart. Yeah, so Litecoin. Fine. I like the Coinbase chart. The Coinbase chart is a lot better. All right. So Litecoin, you broke this resistance, and you never really came back down to backtest it, but you did backtest, and you're at a critical level right now. But you want to hold. Right? You can see your backtest and your previous resistance as support, so you want to hold that at the end of the day. And if you do, you get a nice bounce to the upside. So we'll see if Bitcoin can continue to get a bounce. But if Bitcoin continues down, you know, you're going to see Litecoin, you're going to see Ethereum, you're going to see all these high cap altcoins also pull back. So don't be surprised if that happens. You get a pullback down to, you know, whatever, 189. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. But, I mean, your upward target, man, I mean, you're looking at 209 and 230. If you can get a bounce here and continue up. Very, very similar to Bitcoin. Like, Litecoin almost mirrors Bitcoin to a fault. Why is this happening? I mean, it's because Bitcoin hit a major resistance level. So this is all happening because Bitcoin hit probably the most important level it has left, right? Previous resistance, support. So, I mean, it was probably likely we were going to get a good sized hit at that level, but not at the end of the world right now. I mean, you're holding this 53,465 area. As long as you hold that, you're still in the bull mode. You're still in bull mode, at least in the short term. Right? You got a nice bounce off that level. So now this candle doesn't look as bad as it did a couple minutes ago. Right? So as long as you keep getting a pump up here, I would like to see this 4-hour candle not be a bearish engulfing candle. So if we can get back up to about 54,138, and so to make this not a bearish engulfing candle, that would be very, very preferable in my opinion. Very preferable. But getting a good bounce right now, 53,850. I had a feeling we were going to get a bounce out that level, at least temporary. Doesn't mean we're going to continue to hold that bounce, but at least we're getting a temporary bounce right now. Just like I said that we probably would, okay? So I'm going to get rid of that for now. Let's see if we can continue to hold 53,465, guys. Why is happening? I just said why it's happening. Bitcoin hit a major resistance level looking left. That's what happens when a major resistance level's hit at the end of the day. Let's go see what Ethereum's doing, guys. Ethereum 1802. So Ethereum's not getting as much of a bounce, even though Ethereum already dipped much, much lower. But Ethereum, as of now, still holding that $17.98 level on a closed basis. So if Ethereum can continue to get a bounce too, and we can not see a bearish engulfing candle, we don't want to see that obviously, then everything is good. Everything's good. Let's keep spamming those likes button, guys. We're only at 278 likes, and we got almost 800 people in here. So if we can spam up those likes button, we should be able to easily clear 300, if not 350, if all you guys press that like button. Appreciate the support for all you guys that are new too. We're here every day. We're here every day. USA Mattman, you think ADA will break out this week? It should. It really depends on what Bitcoin does, man. At the end of the day, like, it's holding this big support, right? We just got a dip, and look where we wicked down to, guys. Look where we wicked down to for Cardano, right? That support line, and now we're getting a bounce back up to the upside. So do I think Cardano will get a pump this week? It depends on Bitcoin, man. Depends on Bitcoin. But nothing really on the technicals is showing me that you are. The only thing that...
Do you think ADA will break out this week?
The only thing that might on Cardano, right, you can see on your daily time frame, you're getting huge bullish divergence, right? You keep getting higher lows in price action, lower lows on your daily RSI. So at some point, that the sellers are going to have to get exhausted at some point, and that's going to have to push you to the upside at some point. Now, will it happen right now? Doesn't happen to happen right now. It's been doing this since, right, February 10th. Just keep making lower lows on the RSI, higher lows, price action. So, but at some point, it's got to do it. All right. So many people panic selling. Yeah, I mean, that's what happens in crypto. But I mean, that's why the smart money makes money and the poor money doesn't. Look, there we go, guys. So Bitcoin back above its previous local low on its last 4 hours. So this is no longer a bearish engulfing candle as we speak. Now, obviously, that could change in 5 seconds. But just like I said, guys, as long as we close this candle above this low right here, right, we're good. We just don't want a bearish engulfing candle. As long as we close above there, we are golden. Golden. All right? So just watch for the close here. The close is extremely important on this 4-hour candle. Extremely important. Because if this continues to pump here, it's like that never happened. It's just going to look like this one, right? Where it's an indecision candle, but it's not a bearish engulfing candle. If you get a bearish engulfing candle, that could signal a short-term pullback, maybe to 52,000. But if not, if you just kind of chill where you are right now, or you continue to get a nice bounce, it's like that. It's like this never happened, man. Like it never happened. And at the end of the day, for all you guys that are panicking, we're down from that top, right? We're down 3%. 3%. And everyone's running for the hills asking where you should be doing this, where you should be doing that, whatever. But should I be selling? Should I be buying? At the end of the day, guys, we're down 3%. So let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Okay? Diamond handbags is what my wife just said. Diamond handbags. You put the diamond hands in the diamond handbags. And what did I say, guys? We want Bitcoin to hit all-time highs. I told you guys, if Bitcoin can hit all-time highs this week, then I'm going to do another drinking stream this week. But it has to be this week. It can't be next week. So we need to see. We got, what, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We got 4 days, if I could do my math, 4 days left in this week. So as long as we get all-time highs this week, you guys will see another drinking stream from me, probably on Friday or Saturday, depending on which day I'm up for it, / which day I don't have plans, right? But if I got plans, it's probably not going to happen. Watching you live from the Netherlands. Nice, man. Nice, man. And like I was telling people earlier, I might start doing the streams earlier. I'm going to be, like I've been telling you guys for a couple of days now, I'm going to be having tons of more time on my hands starting on Saturday the 20th. So I might start doing the streams, maybe an hour or two earlier, because a bunch of the Euro guys, it's late for them right now. It's like past midnight. So might start starting the stream 7 o'clock. Might start starting the stream 6 o'clock. We'll see what really happens, but I haven't decided on that yet. This is normal. Yep, this is very, very normal. Very, very normal. There's literally nothing to worry about, guys. Nothing to worry about. Also, guys, while we're waiting for Bitcoin to do a little things, we did hit 600 followers, right? That was my goal actually for this week, and we already crushed that goal. So if we can try to hit maybe 650 followers now by the end of this week, that would be awesome. Link is in the description for all you guys that want to go follow me, right? It's only going to take 50 of you guys to do it. So go follow me on Twitter. When does the 4-hour close? This one closes at midnight. Yeah, midnight my time. So this one's still got, at least I think, could be wrong. Yeah, this one closes on midnight. So we got another, 3.5 hours left on this one. 3.5 hours. It's going up, baby. Everything is good, guys. No need to panic at the end of the day. No need to panic. I'm probably going to stream for another 5-10 minutes today, but for right now, it looks like Bitcoin's fine, right? I mean, we got a little bit of a dip. But at the end of the day, like, we're at the exact same spots that we've been in, this whole time. So there's no need to panic. Bitcoin it pumps and it dips a little bit. Pumps, dips a little bit. Pumps, dips a little bit. So at the end of the day, we're good. This is normal. 5 minutes after Bitcoin drops to 40K. Yeah, that's very true. You can also flip on a dime, right? If Bitcoin breaks 52,465, it could be coming all the way back down to 51,800. And then if it breaks that, then we'll look at lower targets. But even if it breaks down to this level here, 51,842, it's just a bullish back test of your inverse head and shoulders at the end of the day. So that's nothing to sneeze at either. Do I think Ethereum can hit 15K this year? I don't think Ethereum can hit this year. I think it will. I think Ethereum will hit, depending on the FOMO at the end of the market, depending on how long this bull market lasts. I do think Ethereum will hit probably somewhere between 10K and 20K at the end of the cycle, in my opinion. All right? Definitely. New high, we tested support, now trending back up. Yeah, that's all we're doing. We're just back testing previous support as support and continuing up, just like we did on pretty much all these candles so far, except one. The mods here in this chat are awesome. Yeah, the mods are awesome. I mean, a bunch of people that have been here from pretty much day one that I started streaming about a month ago now. I think I started streaming on first week of February, so good stuff. I might need to start adding some more for mods in here. So if you guys are interested in being a mod, let me know. If I just say yes in the chat. If I recognize your name, I've seen you've been in here for a while, I have no problem making you a mod. But I'm definitely gonna start adding some more mods on here as the viewers start to go up. And a couple weeks ago we were, maybe 100, 200 viewers a stream, and now normally it's around 400. So I mean, as the more viewers come in, then I'm gonna start meeting more viewers. So more mods. So press yes in the chat if you want to be a mod. And if I don't choose you, don't get offended, man. So many people get offended. It's only been a month. It's been about a month. It was about the first week of February. It might be a little longer, right? Might be a little longer than that, but yeah, it's only been that long. Should I buy Bitcoin now or should I wait? Man, I don't want to be responsible for that, man. But I don't want to be responsible for that for that decision for you, dude. You do your own research. I mean, we're at a big pump right now, so buying, you wanted to be buying down here, not necessarily up here, but I mean, at the end of the day, I do think Bitcoin will go higher. Whether it's today, whether it's next week, whether it's the next month, Bitcoin will go higher. So, I mean, yes, I do think right now is a good buy. Short term, if you're going to be one that panic sells, if we go lower, don't buy right now. But if you're going to be one that has the diamond hands, then buy right now. All right. Squiggy with the $50 super chat saying Del Griffith, Promi, and Gianni need added as mods. All in here now. All right, if I can see their names in the chat, I will do Del Griffith, Promi, and Gianni because I do recognize every single one of those names. Let me see if I can. All right, I found Del Griffith. I got Del Griffith. Let me add Del as a mod. Add moderator. There we go. So Del, you're now a mod. Then we got
Del Griffith, Promy, and Johnny need added as mods.
Gianni, Promi. We got Promi. Where's Promi? Promi and Gianni. All right, Johnny, I'm making you a mod. So if I make you a mod, you don't really got to do anything. It's just more so as you kind of get, I mean, you kind of get more recognized in the chat too if you become a mod because your name's blue. So I can kind of see your chats more easily as well if I do make you a mod. So it's not so much like don't feel the need like you have to be in there like banning people and stuff. You don't need to be doing any of that stuff. I do appreciate that, but it's more so I can see your chats more clearly. I'm not seeing Promi though. Oh, there's Promi. There's Promi. All right, so I got all three of them. Thanks for the $50 super chat, Swiggy, and thanks for the three of you for doing that. I will add more mods as the time goes by. But so don't be offended. I didn't pick you. It's Squiggy made the decision for me, so you can blame it on Squiggy. You can blame it on Squiggy. But I'll probably doing more and more as time goes by. Alrighty, so Bitcoin, chilling right at 52,811. Still chilling on Bitcoin. Let's see Ethereum got any type of bounce, guys. 1790. So I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Ethereum comes back down to 1753, but this could end up just being a wick, right? You could easily just pump back above 1798 pretty easily. But if you don't, 1753 could be in the cards at the end of the day. But don't be worried if it does. I mean, that's what really happens sometimes. All right, OCB asking for 1 inch. I'll do 1 inch for OCB here. Thanks for coming out and joining the stream, my guy. 1 inch. Looks like you just got rejected off your really like your high line, kind of, right? It's a little awkward, but you can generally see what I'm talking about here. 1 touch, 2 touches. Didn't wick all the way up to it here, but you can still see it. And then you just hit it again and come back down. It's just following Bitcoin at the end of the day. So as long as Bitcoin continues to dump, it's probably going to dump back down. You're probably going to get some support at your current level right here. You can see that that's where you got your previous local highs here. But if you dip below that, you probably just come back down to the bottom of the triangle, symmetrical triangle type pattern you're in right now. Probably all the way back down to like 386, give or take a few 4-hour candles because it's going to rise over time. But that's what you're looking at here. But hopefully you get a bounce here so you don't, it's just a bullish back test of your previous resistance. But this is just going to follow Bitcoin. Like a lot of these altcoins, guys, at a time like this where Bitcoin's getting a slight pullback, just like when Bitcoin's getting a big pump. They're just going to follow whatever Bitcoin does. I'm going to look at the Bitcoin Euro chart, see if that has any significance of why we're getting a pullback. Very, very similar. Very, very similar charts there. But yeah, guys. We're just chilling. No reason to worry on Bitcoin either. No reason to worry. All right, guys. I appreciate everyone coming out on the stream today. If you, like I said, if you guys are new and you guys did enjoy today's stream, make sure you press the subscribe button so you guys don't miss any of my streams. You don't miss on any of my videos. Like I said, tons of content coming out. My normal 2 videos in stream are going to be in the next 10 days. After this next 10 days, though, you guys are going to be seeing so much more content for me. It's going to be absolutely insane. It's just going to be insane. I'm excited for it. I hope you guys are as well. Hopefully we can see Bitcoin continuing to make good moves tomorrow. Hopefully I can join the stream tomorrow. We're at all-time highs again. That would be preferable, obviously. But if we do get a dip down to 51,800, guys, don't be surprised. Which it would just be a bullish back test of our previous resistance and inverse head and shoulders resistance as support. All right, guys. So I will. All right, we got Squiggy asking about EOS. So let me do EOS for Squiggy real quick, and then I'm going to hop off the stream. I appreciate everyone for coming out again. But EOS, I'll do real quick. So EOS, you had your little bull flag, downwards channel. You broke up out of it. You back tested it as support, guys. Back tested EOS as support. You continue up, you hit your first target, right? Now you're pulling back because, why? Of Bitcoin. You actually, looks like you were continuing a breakout, and then Bitcoin was like, nope, and now it's falling back down. So, man, you want to hold this general area right here. You can see it, that's where you kept getting resistance, or kept getting support, really. You want to hold that on a 4-hour close basis. If you don't, man, you could be coming back down to these levels down here, maybe about 385. You can get some support, it looks like. So 398, 385 look like your supports for the short term. But if Bitcoin does get a reversal, could be seeing lower levels. That we'll talk about in tomorrow's stream if we can. All right. So awesome stream today, guys. Awesome. Really just talked about crap load of coins. Talked about just not panicking on Bitcoin and just a bunch of stuff. So I'll see you guys in tomorrow's stream. Thanks for guys for coming out. Good luck to everyone on the crypto market tomorrow. Hopefully we can say good things. That would be absolutely great. Anyways, have a good night, guys. Peace out.